For the caregiver, a part of taking care of that person is taking care of self. So I do have a spiritual life. I do try to exercise. I do try to eat sensibly. I'm generally a very patient person, but you have to exercise a lot of patience. Even when your loved one is acting out and you're disappointed, you have to step back and realize that they're trying to cope, and putting structures in place that helps.
Thanks to a good social worker that was recommended to me, I have basically a daily plan of things that I have to do, and it doesn't always work, but I absolutely have to include exercise. I have to keep a healthy diet. I have to get enough sleep. I have to, I personally like to write because that can be very therapeutic. So if you're having a really bad day, you can write your problems. If you're having a really bad day, you can also try to find one thing that was positive that helps. So thanks to all of this writing that I've done, I have a documentation of my illness over the last 14 years, so I can see the ups and downs. I also keep a mood chart so that I know how that works.
The most recent incident when she was psychotic happened just a couple of years ago. And it was sort of before that incident, I was aware I had mental health issues and she was aware, but we weren't really dealing with them. I wasn't really engaging with that part of who I am. During that time period, several things came to life-threatening apexes, and I have since been trying to find ways to support myself and support her so that those situations don't happen again, so that it doesn't happen to other people, so that I'm a better skill set for, and if she's ill again, she's fine now, she's off the meds, but if it happens again, that I'll be better able to cope, I'll be able to support her, I'll be less damaged from the previous incidents when she was psychotic, and I'll be in a better position to help myself through my own experience of her illness.
I feel like it's easier for me because I'm not the primary caregiver, my mom is, so I feel like it's been hard for her to navigate making sure she takes care of herself and acknowledging her mental health needs, and then navigating my brother's, because once he was diagnosed, it became like an all-consuming thing, so it was all about him kind of thing, and we kind of didn't really focus on ourselves. But now that we're starting to understand what it is and starting to educate ourselves, I feel like it's been easier for us to like navigate and understand our own mental health, like through learning about my brother's.
The only thing that I can say is if anyone ever has a loved one that is identified as having a mental illness, contact a friend that really understands. Reach out for peer support, not just the professionals. You need to be around people who understand what you're going through. None of us can do it alone. We have to have help because it's too negative, it'll drain us, it'll pull us down. You have to be supported by peers.